Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to male groom from this to this. Keep on watching guys. The whole idea of this makeup is to enhance and not to change the face of the person, which we can do with a glam makeup, a full beat. Now I've cleansed the skin and then I'm using the Maron skin prep on the skin and the areas where it sweats a lot. After that, I'm going in with my moisturizer. Moisturizing is key, is very important. The next step would be to use a primer or a mattifying primer, but I decided not to use one because it's an indoor shoot. The last time I did this makeup, I used a primer because it's an outdoor shoot. Now I'm using the Sephora foundation just to apply on the area that needs correction and coverage. During foundation application, it's best to use a little bit of foundation. We're not trying to change anything here, we're only trying to enhance, like I said earlier, so less is more. The areas that need more coverage, I had to use the tapping motion just to give me even more coverage. As you can see, some areas I'm using the tapping and rolling method, while some areas I'm using the sweeping method, because some areas need more coverage than the other areas. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Moving forward, there are certain areas that need special focus, which is the hairline, the beards area. If you had really full beards, you will be focusing more on defining the beards, but now we're focusing on defining the airlines. Once I'm done with foundation application, I'm going to be using a translucent powder. A translucent powder is a no color powder. It leaves no color on the skin. I'm going to be using this powder all over the skin, so I'm just tapping and pressing, just like that all over the skin. First, to build up coverage and also to remove shine on the skin. Once I'm done using the big fluffy brush, I'm going to be using this soft, steady, small brush just to get into those tiny areas that the big brush could not get through, which is the under eyes, the corner of the nose, the eyelids, and then very close to the hairline to enhance the already defined line that we have created earlier on. This whole makeup application is a step-by-step process. I understand that we're working on a male model or you're working on a male client and you believe that it will take less time. Yes, of course, but then you have to also take your time so you can get the desired result that you want. Because if you don't do it right, you end up having caked up makeup, too much makeup, or over covering the entire face, and that is not what we want. Moving forward, I'm going to be using this She Glam eyeshadow palette just to darken and cover up some sparse hair that it has around the hairlines that are actually going to be visible. So I'm doing this carefully with a small steady brush, and as you can see, I'm buffing the excess before applying it on the hairline. I'm taking my time to apply this so that it comes out just right and it doesn't look artificial at all. We don't want that. That's not what we're trying to do. We want it to look realistic, we want it to look natural but defined and perfect. After defining the edges of the hairline, I'm just going to use my brush and just blend out every other thing that needs to be blended. And then I'm going to be using this lip balm from Mario Badescu. I'm going to be applying it in such a way that you can see it, but it's not too much. I feel like this is like a mistake people make. They apply too much lip balm on the male model. Anyways, moving forward, we're going to be applying this Sample Beauty brow gel on the brows just to tame the brows and make it look cute. And then finally, to seal up, I'm going to be using the Soap Reseal spray. Once the spray has dried down, I'm going to use my brush and just pat onto the skin just to remove any sort of shine or wetness that the spray must have left on the skin. And that's the final look, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. See you in my next video, guys. Bye.